here we go. Welcome everybody to the live. I go by the name of Fuko. Hope everybody is well. We're going to have ourselves a collective reading as we do every day. And let me switch on some incense in the interim. I hope everybody is well. You've had a wonderful day. Oh, I must tell you, I've had a fantastic day. It's been a phenomenal day for me. Welcome everybody, welcome to the live. We'll be having a collective reading for everybody that has just joined us. And hopefully the network works with us. It seems like I've got a bit of a network problem today. But we'll circumnavigate around that as best as possible. Failing which, yeah, look, we can only do the best that we can do. So welcome everybody, welcome to the live. Gonna give it a moment, give it a few minutes for everybody to just pack in. While we wait for everybody, you know, I've been inundated rather with similar questions, similar concerns from the collective saying, Coco, hey, I'm seeing flames here in my relationship, especially long-term relationships. And what's happening here? All right. What's happening here? All right, there we go. Don't know what's going on with my settings here. Nonetheless, thank you so much everybody for Togoza there to Yona, Togoza to see, Togoza there to Sakomzi, Kama Kutomkwati. Good evening to School Projects. Good evening, Shani. Togoza Tupa C. Thank you so much everybody for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. Hi there to Diane. Not taking any questions at the moment, Diane. I'm going to be doing a collective reading. Togoza there to Malope. Thank you everybody for the likes and the shares. I'm very well, Diane. How are you? Togoza to Penny. Togoza to Mbali. So, yeah, I was still saying that, you know, let me start off by saying, Spirit was saying, let me remind the collective that this year is the year of the 9, right? This year is the year of the 9, right? It's the year of completion or closing off. Bazbizani, past life cycles. Good evening there to Wendy. Welcome back. See, always good to have you here. All right. And Togoza on God. Yeah, guys, look, my network is a bit sluggish today. I am going to try by all means to push through it. And yeah, let's make the best of it. Togoza there to Love Sparkle. So, being the year of the 9, what's absolutely imperative or important to keep in mind is that it is the year of completion, meaning that all things that were done in the dark will come to light, first and foremost. All cycles that were left or incomplete will be completed. And this is the year for the collective. I mean, you've been termed as, you know, the good guys. You know, as you know, good guys always finish last. So Spirit was saying here to collective that do not despair, collective, when things are not going in the way or the manner that you wish for them to go, and feel some kind of way. Everything is happening as it should, and it's important to continue to have the faith that everything is exactly happening as it should. So there's a lot of challenges here where relationships are coming to an end. You know, long-term relationships are coming to an end. Separations are coming to the forefront. And gosh, user Omangu says there is no sound. Wendy seems to be able to hear me. So we'll continue, guys. you know. So I'm hearing it is a precarious time, a very tumultuous time, a very testing time, both for those that are in long-term relationships and those that are single as well. The singles are complaining about, you know, they've been single and it's been dry for the period. I don't know how long it's been for you guys. Nonetheless, it's been quite a lengthy period, something that you're not be accustomed to. Spirit is saying, you know, trust us when we say this period of you being isolated and being single is for your protection. Togoza there to Dr. Mode. Sihle athi khuphuka lapho gogo. So absolutely, this year, guys, there'll be a lot of revelations coming through. Good evening there, Red Wine. And Spirit is definitely saying everything that is done in the dark will definitely come to light, you know. So for those that are still living the life of the double life of having your sneaky link and, you know, whatever you want to call these people, let me laugh in advance respectfully. I can share because those relationships are going to come to light. All of those things that you're doing are going to come to light, no matter how good you are. You could tell me, yeah, Coco, you know, my person who said Dubai, and I mean, I'm here in South Africa. Trust you me, Zizopuma, you know. Good evening there to Omshope. Hello, the norms. So there's going to be a lot of shakeups. I'm being shown the tower. Big shakeups this year. People will be losing their jobs, losing their houses, losing their cars, losing people, places, and things, you know. And Spirit is saying, be malleable. All right, don't resist. When Spirit guides you to move away from either person, place, or thing, it's for your highest and greatest good here, Bandabadala. Togoza that you say amtanda, you know. So whenever any cycle has run its course, it has to come to an end, you know. And you can only repeat cycles so many times, especially in this lifetime. And unfortunately, this year is the year where all those cycles need to come to an end, all right? And the good guys need to wrap up, you know. I'm being shown the situation there as a USA and Trump literally destroying the economy, in the sense that now people are going on about the Hermes bags and all the big brands that we know and trust. The truth has been revealed in terms of how much those things really are. You know, we're going to have a lot of revelations of that nature moving forward. So it's going to be a year of a lot of shakeups. So it's happening to everybody, whether you're in the US, whether you're in China, whether you're in Russia, whether you're in South Africa. Loudspeaker. So those are the words of motivation I have for the collective. And sometimes it gives a bit of relief. You know, I'm not the only one that's going through this particular situation, this precarious moment or time in my life, which is very challenging. And Spirit is saying everything, things need to break down and break apart before they can then be correctly built up again. All right. So there'll be a lot of things that you really don't want to let go of, but Spirit is saying, be malleable. Togoza Mudika, be malleable, as this is a time for this period to happen, and nothing can stop it here. You know, what Spirit wants you to also be mindful of is that they're also telling me don't personalize it, contextualize it into your qala, because some of the revelations you may not want to hear or you may not want to believe, you know, because they may be shocking to that degree. And mazivela lezi zinto lezi, especially from your spirit team, accept this truth, as difficult as it is. Togoza the Turiboni. All right, guys, without any further ado, let us check into the Mystic Rose Oracle. What wants to come out today? Anything that comes out is what we'll be talking about. First card, karmic relations. You know, it's the completion of all these karmic relationships here, ending of cycles. And as this card says here, you know, you're putting an end here to resentments, triggers, perceptions, intensity, most importantly, letting go. And letting go of all things that cause turmoil and these fleeting energies here of people that come in and out of your life. I'm being shown the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. These people that aren't serious, even the King of Wands, people who behave like they're serious, but once they're out of your face, you know, they do the same thing. Hello there to Doreen. How when inomona ke le network when yes. Ngizayizama mntomdala. So definitely this year is the end of these karmic relationships because you've completed these cycles here, collective. You know, you've gone through enough triggers. You've gone through enough cycles. You've gone through a lot of betrayal. You've gone through a lot of endings. You've gone through a lot of tears. You've gone through unpleasant situations here that, you know, honestly speaking, you really didn't deserve because of the love and the ability for you to commit in relationships. Togoza there to Mamelo Pomo. I'm not taking any questions at the moment, my angel. I'm doing a collective reading. So let's check on the next card. What will be coming out here in the next card here? What we'll be talking about here? Spirit, clear, concise messages. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. So that was the lead message here. And look at that. The hammer is in reverse once again. You know, you're going to move away from these people that are sabotaging things, that want you to rebuild, stop, start. People who are persistent here unnecessarily, that always want to work on things, but have the problem of reciprocation or being committal to you, always wanting to repair things unnecessarily. Whereas you've got some people here that are adults here, that know how to act, but choose not to act in the way that they should. You know, because truth be told here, collective, the comic partners that you had, they know how to act. They know the love that you want. They know the loyalty that you want. And this is why, present day, they are now coming with these offers here. Now they want to commit. Now they want to be serious. Now they want to show that they can be who you always saw them to be, because you saw their potential even before you were in a relationship with them. All right. Good evening there to Maniki. Welcome to the live. So this is beautiful energy that's coming out here. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Oh, but exactly, but you know, they come now and school projects that they're stalking us. Indeed, now they come. Now they're awake. Now they seemingly know what's the right thing to do. And it's all an act. Spirit is saying it's all an act because they know, you know, at this present moment in time, we're in a period where your blessings are going to come in now. All right. This is why this period here for everybody that's in isolation, Spirit is also punting once again. Not doing any questions at the moment. Dumela Rita, good evening there to Hazel. By acting injalo, they're acting, you know, because they know that there's a divine blessing coming towards you. They know that there's something that is promised to you, and there's difference in how you're carrying yourself at the present moment, collective. There's a difference in your energetic vibration. There's a difference in the way that you're presenting to the world presently, to be quite honest with you, and they can feel that vibration quite strongly within your energetic confluence. And they know, but you know what? You were their person. So let's let the cat out the bag here. I'm being shown to let the cat out the bag. So the previous karmic partner that you were dealing with, that was very strong. Lord City, hey, Gogo's understand the way it was so hot. This person was actually part of the people that you should have gotten married to. This was a life partner. This is somebody that you've had previous lifetimes with. This is somebody here where you were able to get married to and build a family. You and this particular past person were so so compatible. The reason why it's so difficult for you to let go of this person is because you can still perceive the potential in this particular person. And it really, I'm hearing grinds your nuts that this person couldn't see the same thing. Togoza to monde. You know, and you've been trying the collective, you know, you've been giving it your all, you've been showing up, you've been trying to speak to this person, you've had honest conversations, you know, but this person just does not get it. This person does not get it. And unfortunately, guys, this person is madly in love with you. Yes, Mangiti, madly in love. Angdlali. Mangiti, madly in love. They are madly in love. Look at the bottom of the deck. Teddy bear, interested in you, blooming romance, flirting. They want to date. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. Now they're interested. Now they want to be soft. Now they want to explore their emotions. Now they're not confused. Now they see the light. Now they see your value. Now they want to come and spoil the blessings that are coming towards you here. Interesting. Oh, look at that. Anticipate a love call. And I know that most of you at the present moment, you'll say, Gogo, yazin, the past weekend, yes, batolile bayafona, basenda ma message, bayaperforma, they're changing their statuses, they're updating their Facebooks and all of those things. It's a lie. It's a lie, especially laba, they pretend to be in a relationship. Akusena bantu lapho, guys. Akusena bantu labo. That's just sekukhala inhliziyo nje shem. Into esebahlanganisile lapha, akusena butshani. Akusena butshani lapha, guys. You know bathi the grass is green. Akusena nobutani. Nenhlabathi yakhona akusakhuli lutho kule nhlabathi le yakhona bebabekelwe babutshani bakhona, you know. And it's sad. It's sad, and for some of them, unfortunately, or maybe it's a record karma, it's a good balance, they receive the same treatment that they put you through. So all those experiences of putting you in third-party situations, being non-committal, playing around, playing games, they were, unfortunately, whoever they decided to be with, did the same. And Ubatsi is laughing. Me and Batsi know why we're laughing. Me and Batsi know. We're talking lived experiences here, me and Batsi here. We know exactly what we're talking about here, you know. So is in Doziakala, guys. It's not paradise as they want to maybe portray it to be. Far from it. And shame, man. There is then this struggle here, which is, you know, these people that have been in long-term relationships, and according to Akashic records, you decide that you want to have one person to teach you all these life lessons while going through this karmic experience. And it so happens that you know, where you've learned all the lessons, you've learned all the reasons, they've been in your life for a season. Some of you it's been months, some of you it's been years, some of you it's been decades with this person, and you're finding that you're just not seeing eye to eye during this period in time. And it's perplexing because you're like, man, I've known this person for such a long time. Altogether namhlanje. And Spirit is saying it's by design, you know. Good evening there to Monica. Thanks so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. So kona kubhlungu, you know, kona kubhlungu. I'm being asked to take out a clarifying card here, yeah, life and clarify situations. And the first card on top there is growth and potential. Spirit is still saying here, embrace the change and unlock your potential and flourish. Because at the present moment, you've been, we don't want to say stagnant. You know, you've been growing according to what you should be growing at. Your life has been moving at the pace that it should have been moving at. All right. And at this particular moment in time, I'm hearing a reset, Abel. There's a reset because there could have been possibly perpetual stagnancy. There could have been a situation where you guys, even the familiarity bred so much contempt that it's no longer that divine union that you had initially forged, is what I'm being shown here. It's almost like you don't even recognize where you are at this present moment in time. It's an aspect of you feeling like, you know, this is a place where you used to come to and it used to feel like home. And at the present moment, it may feel like a distant horizon. It doesn't feel like a strange place, but it feels like a bit of a distant horizon is what I'm being shown here. And Spirit is saying here, you know what, have faith here in the divine flow. The next card that's coming out here is have faith in the divine flow. Everything is happening as it should. So absolutely, once again, let go of attachments, let go of the outcomes, and let the universe bring the gifts that it wants to bring towards you during this period. Okay, awuthokoza wendi awuzophuzo you'll heal mntomdala. You'll heal, because at the present moment in time, all these cards are just all speaking to themselves. There's this air of just unknowing. A lot of the collective have been, hey, I don't even know whether I'm coming or going. Angisazi lento lena, if it's into yabantu abadala, angisazi ukuthi uNkulunkulu usaphila, are my angels still with me, are my guides still guiding me, have I done something wrong? And you know, there's this detachment here, and even a message here for the I'm being called to speak to laba basasemusha in spirituality. They've been asking, Gogo, why have you not been touching on this topic? And I ngiyibize ngegama, but bazoyazi into engikhuluma ngayo. And Spirit is saying, nakhona lapho bantu abadala, everything is happening as it should. Nothing has happened in vain. Nothing has gone unseen. And inyembezi zenu angeke zaphuma mahala. Inyembezi zenu angeke zaphuma mahala. So I truly hope we've addressed that. And they want you to remember your lineage, who you are. Uhamba nabubani, awuhambi wedwa, and awuhambi nje with these day one ancestors or spirit guides and angelic teams. Nihamba namabhoza, guys. Mangithi nihamba with the greatest of the greats. You know, I was almost being shown, you know, it is not even by coincidence that you were born during this precarious time. You were chosen as one of the best representatives that your family could choose to represent them during this time. And that is an honor, guys. That is an honor on any level. So lobunzima lobu that you're going through right now, especially a lot of you are showing me finances, struggles of finances, gwatini, and Spirit is saying it's working on that. Abaningi benu, besides being in isolation, inkinga eninayo inkinga nje yemali. Onsabe gogo kunini sithandazela abantu abadala, kunini sihlaba, kunini siyintabeni, kunini siyemanzini, thokoza madlo ozamo sokoza mzamo kunini senza ukuthi kunini kwenza ukuthi asibone kodwa ukuthi kwenzakalani. You know, we're hearing all of the motivation, we're always hearing ukuthi hey kuzokhanya hlale ethembeni. Things take time, and during this divine flow things are happening, guys, on a massive scale. Mangithi, guys, I mean, some of the guys have already tested, and even in the reading yesterday, you know, opportunities have started to come in. This is the time for the opportunities to come in. You know, it's beautiful to announce something like this from Spirit Magatumoya. Definitely now, collective, be in the energetic confluence of being very receptive. All right? And uzukhumbula ukuthi ikomishi, I'm being shown a class. More ikomishi, guys, while tell amanzi. Imagine lawa manzi, it's a job. For Spirit to give you another job, we need to decant that cup. So lo msebenzi uzochithwa, angithi ngesinye isikhathi. So that uzothwala omunye umsebenzi. So there will be a requirement for you to let go of things. And this is why the divine flow is such as this, to saying, let go of all attachments and outcomes and let the universe bring the gifts. Yabana, if you can master the art of detachment during this journey here of spirituality, uzobusize ngeheadache enkulu. Uzobusize ngeheadache enkulu. Setswana sere sengkhanang sentheula morwalo. Amogela moralo o ba o theole. Amogela moralo o ba o theole. so that you can have the life that you're trying to manifest, so that you can bring in all the gifts that the Spirit wants to bring in your life during this period. You're tired of karmic relationships. You don't need to tell me. I don't need to ask about that. You're tired of playing detective. You're tired of having resentments. You're tired of being triggered. You're tired of leaning on vices. You're tired of having, these overthinking and being shown the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords and being in worry and being in anxiety. You're tired of the intensities, the highs and the lows of these relationships here that just never go anywhere. You're tired of the turmoil. You're tired of the fleeting emotions as well. Someone is hot and cold every 2 minutes. When somebody asks you, what are you guys? You're not even sure. Because some of you maybe, the answer is, hi, good tricky cock. Good tricky cock. Some days we're in a relationship, a very committed relationship. Some days we just don't even know what the hell this is. And you're tired of people that just sabotage things. And then they rebuild. They sabotage and then they rebuild. Then they persist. Then they want to work on things. Then they want to repair things. Why? Why? Rita says, my mom says I'm a monster. And then, manje, mase in the end game, because, really I'm also being shown, I'm hearing the words, this is the next chapter of your life. Now they see the next chapter of their life. Now they see, as in, they really messed up. Now they want to be a teddy bear. Now they're interested in you. Now they find their feelings. Now they want to flirt. Now they want to date. Now they want to come here and send you these expressions of love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you of things now. And thank you, Angel. Good late. Good late, Bantabadala. Good late. So, with everything that's going on, Lady Bantabadala, be assured, Spirit is watching. Be assured that whatever has happened in the recent past has not happened in vain. And everything that is happening now is happening for your highest and greatest good. All right, let's tap into the tarot. Let's tap into the tarot. I want to check into Uzamo Ate Koking Atuyazi. Hey, yeah, look, narcissists and so forth and so forth. Look, overall, the experience there was for you to be a catalyst. And the reason why these people have now become teddy bears was because of the catalytic effect that you had on their lives. This was by design. You were supposed to make this person a teddy bear. You were supposed to, I'm almost hearing, alter this person's way of viewing life and living life. All right, Dr. Maud says, yes, I received an apology 2 hours ago. Wow. Today. Amazing. And the Laban Lokile Shem, they're trying by all means to get a hold of you. They're just, they're frustrated is what I'm hearing. Very frustrated. Abanye bayanisaba ke guys. Abanye bayanisaba, so you're not going to receive any responses from your exes because they just know, but you know what? You made it crystal clear to them, Oguti. You're not here for games, and if they're here for games, they can fly a kite. They heard you loud and clear, and they're very much afraid of you. And then yazazi abantu abadala, uyahleka uje. Uyahleka uje ngoba uyazi ukuthi no. I gave him a piece of my mind and a piece of my shoe and a piece of whatever I could find to throw at them, just to display my anguish and my anger and my disdain towards them. Yeah. Hey, Wendy. Phela uzwazi ukuthi abanye abantu shem, they crabs, So zothola umfundisi anitshela ukuthi yani le kodwa yakhe indlela ibhekele. So, yeah, do not fall for titles. Do not fall for people who seem to be spiritually aligned or abafundisi, so they should know better. No, abantu na. But at the end of the day, in this dila nayo umuntu. Okay. Hey, and Mackie says, and sometimes I can be so blunt. Yeah, no, they heard your message, Mackie. Loud and clear. Loud and clear. It's still echoing in their ears. They just wonder, ukuthi, hey, kahle kahle umenze ukwenzeni lo muntu lo. Because some of them don't even know what they did to you. Some of them, they're still a bit confused as to how things got to where they are between the two of you. And, you know, it's because of their doing. But nonetheless, let's get into the reading here, Wandabadala. I'm hoping for a good reading. I saw the lovers peeking out in one of these cards here. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it's not a past lover. So we do have the King of Cups here. It's seemingly feeling like we're going to have a read about this new person that's coming into your life here, collective. And, you know, off the bat, the person that is coming into your life here, collective, umundo's mamele. Umundo's mamele. I'm getting an ascended master. This is somebody that is very mature. Some of them may be younger than you, but they're very mature. Some of them are very, very, very spiritual, deeply ingrained in spirituality, very sensitive, very much in touch, especially for the guys that are coming into the collective's lives. I'm seeing a lot of divine feminines coming into your lives here. Togoza Motso, you know, and I'm seeing somebody who's very carefree, somebody here who knows who they are, somebody who's confident in themselves. This is somebody who's very grounded here that's coming into your energetic confluence. For some of you, this is somebody that is very well traveled, or somebody that you will meet while you're traveling, in your travels. This could be somebody that lives by a water body, you know, and Togoza Yona. Absolutely, absolutely. And you'll feel this person, collective. As I'm hearing from Spirit saying that unlike the previous connections where you weren't sure or you wanted to get to know this person, you will just know. You will just know from uhalo to the conversation and the few sentences that you exchange and the rapport and the energy and the vibration. There's something within you that's going to tell you, good to know, uyena. Aye, uyena. Uyena. Anyway, let's see here what is the current challenge for the collective. Nire, the collective. Your current challenge is that y'all are ready right now. Y'all are telling the universe, isandla sami sivulekile, baphila abantu, uphi lo muntu lo universe, kunini? I've cut out the past. We deleted photos, we deleted numbers, blockile. We've been in this isolation period. Kunini simile. Nasi isandla sami ngiyasiphakamisa mina ngithi bona mina kuqala universe isandla sami sivulekile. I'm ready to receive. I'm in a joyous, beautiful, energetic vibration here that requires me to be in this vibration, to attract this new person. And collective, let me tell you, you guys are living this new vibration. This is a confirmation, Guti. All the work that you've been doing all this time has not been in vain. You now know who you are. You are the Queen of Wands. You make things happen. And you know exactly who you need to be in your corner for your things to happen as well. Thank you so much, Yona. You know exactly who you need to be in your corner. And you have no yazi ngesinye isikhathi nokuba nendawo efazi ukuthi angikho ukuthi right now 2025, what's the date? 15 April. You guys are very clear in exactly what you want, who you want into your life, what capacity they're going to play. Wow, thank you so much, Manda. But you guys are in a place where you are vibrating very high. Your light is shining so bright, collective. It is blinding. Ake nginitshele ke ngeke banitshele phela banomona but mina athi nginitshele ke mina enginibona ngelihlo likamoya. Your light is blinding. You're finding that inner joy within yourselves. You've become comfortable within yourself. Yabona, this isolation period has worked beautifully here as a catalyst in your life. You now see it. Seniyayibona yonke le nto eyenzakalayo. To some degree, there's some understanding ukuthi, okay, and for those that haven't had their aha moment, trust you me, mangiti, by the end of April, you will have an aha moment. Most of you here, collective, you've got projects that you're working on. You're just waiting for Laoma funding. You're just waiting for that call. You're just waiting for that interview. You're just waiting for that whatever lento email ukuthi yenzeke, and izoyenzeka. You have been chosen here, collective, to lead, and any secret things are going to change so much. You are now going to take your respectful place in the world now. Most of you have been feeling good, in the positions that you are, emsebenzini. You're not really fitted here. You don't fit here. It's by design. It's because that's not your place. Because that's not your place. And you're called for a higher place. So abaning benu, you'll be in higher positions. So those promotions that you've been looking for, they're coming. Those promotions that you're waiting for, they're definitely coming. Lesbenis Tandazela, they are coming. I'm seeing new cars, new houses. Isn't there new phones? Yakumbula bengisho ukuthi abanye benu ngibona amafoni. Naye iPhone manje, iPhone ban the latest one. So we 100 rand in China, guys. Don't miss out. Don't miss out on that fire sale, guys. Izinto zenzeka manje. We've got a saying esiZulu ebathi bayithatha emsamo bayibeke emnyango, bayisuse emnyango bayibeke emsamo. That is what is happening now. Yenzeka manje for the collective. It's the year of the 9, guys. It's the year of the 9. Let us see here. It seems like this is a new person. Let us see how you guys are going to meet, because this one can't be the past, present, and the future. Buka nje ngisasho nje ukuthi yazini. A new person is definitely coming in here, collective. It is a love that you don't see. What I'm seeing here, most of you don't see this love coming. And then let's why bengisakhuluma ngalo collective Sunday ukuthi nizolidinga lelo tsayi lelo. Ningawari nga-isolation period. Look at the intensity of these people's eyes. Look at the intensity of how these people are looking at each other. Look at the energy, look at the chemistry between these two people here on this card. You guys won't let go. You won't be able to as in behave. Misbehave. I'm seeing the collective going back into being teenagers. I'm seeing the collective here being excited again about love. I'm seeing the collective here just being, you're not even falling here. You're collapsing in love. You are lost in love. You are lost in love here. And for the most part, most of your relationships, guys, will be extremely sexually charged. And then yazi-ke into eniyifunayo-ke abantu ababhizi-ke iy'Italian abantu abakwazi ukwenza into abantu abakwazi ukwenza le nto. Kuza lo muntu okwazi ukwenza lento. This is a new person here. Hayi abantu abakudala, not old energy. Umuntu ozokwazi ukuthi no, these are the buttons to press to get you to where you need to go to. This is somebody here, no devil energy here, Mutso, at all. At all. This is, njengoba here, Mutso, something very unique as well is going to happen when you meet this person. They're going to shift your energetic confluence to such an extent ukuthi izinto zakho uzozibona nazo seziqala zivuleka. Your money will improve. Your ability to manifest will be on another level because of this person's energetic confluence in your life. Ironing is Vero. Pregnancy goes without saying. Nizomitha. Mani ngafuna ukumitha, guys, la kuphuma ama-twins la. Yabona the way nibhekene ngakhona la phuma nama-triplets la. Nigade mawuthi niqedile ngey'ngane ngoba lo uza kumithisa shem. Hayi lo zakumithisa ekuseni. First time nihlangana uyomita. Because this is your person. Look at just the energy in this card, guys. Look at it. Oh, guys. I can't wait. Yes, I can't wait for the collective. I guess one of izinto zihamba na ngisasho ukuthi imali izoveske iqhume. Njengoba nihlangana, almost immediately your money is going to improve dynamically. This is the Six of Pentacles. You're getting, all these other options here that look like your money, that look like opportunities. La uhleli khona osacuphile emsebenzini, la ubona khona ukuthi hayi angifit. Yiyo lama pentacles labo busy now. Here's the real deal now coming. Here is the real deal now coming. You guys are going to, I'm seeing some of you, as the payslip enzoyithola is on tour, sir. Abanye benu nizo experience a 13th check for the first time in your life. Abanye benu, you're going to experience a bonus for the first time in your life. For some of you, you're going to experience a promotion for the first time in your life. Some of you are going to sit in these managerial positions for the first time in your life. And you may feel the imposter syndrome immediately, and Spirit is saying, it is yours. It is yours, collective. Lo muntu lo ozayo wakho, le mali ezayo, le mpilo enizoyakha yenu. You are ready. You have demonstrated to the universe that you are ready for all of this that's coming towards you. You've just demonstrated without a shadow of a doubt. You've been patient, you've been praying, you've been a diligent student. Umoya ingcwele nabantu abadala abanthuma angabazi anbuza imibuzo 8,000 niyenza ngale ndlela eniboniswa ngayo izinto, and as such you are attracting now the best of the best. The best of the best. And yabona bo iPhone alezi zinto ezenzeka eChina, these are low hanging fruit to say ukuthi yazini. This is the beginning of your life having options of the things that you truly want. Yabona uzoba confused, collective. You're going to be confused because the options that are coming towards you are going to be of new people, new places, new things. New houses, new cars, new friends, new. Now is the time to manifest it. Now is the time to really solidify it. Now is the time to make sure what you are clear in your manifestations. And Spirit is saying, kuba kuhle umuntu omdala mawukwazi ukuthi uzibhale izinto encwadini and keep coming back to read and reaffirm those manifestations to the universe. And most importantly, I'm almost being shown, imagine yourself living that life. So if you see your life, what is it Dubai, guys? Start imagining yourself in Dubai. If you see your life is in New York, start imagining your life in New York. And if you can, buy something that can continuously remind you of that energetic confluence and feel how you'll be happy in the moment while you have all these things. Because emotive frequency is the biggest frequency that Spirit works with. Togoza Miss Watermark. Emotive energy is the one frequency that Spirit works with. So if your angels, your guides, your ancestors, nomoya engcwele sees ukuthi yazini ujabulile nangempela moyizwa lento le, and you are living it, and this is what they want for you, this is what you're going to get. Thokoza mandaba. At the same time, Spirit is also saying ukuthi remember there will be some booby prizes, all right? There will be these snakes. Angithi manje bayabuya lapha. So that's why the snakes are here. These are the X's, the comics. The parts of your life that don't exist. They are also part of the equation. They'll always be. There'll always be a booby prize I2. Okwakho is to make a selection between these five here. Let's also that people that have living waters within them, people that are grounded, people like this King of Cups here. Awuphoswanga mayoyos. You're right on time. People who know what love is, people who understand your love language, people who have the capacity to love you, people who know what they want empilweni. This is where your discernment comes in. So in the future, there will be a requirement for you to use your discernment, because yonke into empilweni, guys, will come with the good and the bad. You need to just be able to discern what works for you and what is best for you during this period in time. What's happening above and below? Oof. Oof, oof, oof. You guys are killing me. You guys are killing me. Mangithi, guys, your money is going to explode. Uke wabona ungenanenkinga yemali, uvuke ekseni, uvuke nje uthi no, today ngifuna ukuphilela nje ukuphefumula i-oxygen. Namhlanje nje ngifuna ukuvukela ukuphefumula nje i-oxygen. Angivula ifoni, I've got everything engiyidingayo. You know, my breakfast will be made, my lunch will be made. Yonke into nje is made. You're chauffeured, uyakhuluma nje, uyakhomba nje. Wena umede i-soft life. Yes, Tato, nayo lento igama bengilifuna. Soft life. And let me tell you, what is happening above is that in the 5D, you've reached this pinnacle point, and this is why it's now descending into the 3D. And in the 3D, the collective is feeling it intuitively. There's a change happening here, Gogo. Namaktiwan. There's a change here happening here, Gogo. Sesibonile ama-offer afika yemisebenzi. Sesibonile na iChina ehlisa ama-price. Khona kwenzakalayo intuitively. Khona into, there's a shake. There's a shake in the cosmos, and this shake here is for my highest and greatest good. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. Yazi ngithi mase ifika le mali ngiyabona ukuthi hayi shem nami la gift azobe angena la will be amazing. Njengoba always amazing. Asazoba even more amazing. Hi guys, ngathani ngizwe. Hayi ngathani ngizwe. Spirit is saying you've got reason to be excited. You've got reason to be excited. To be excited in those things that are unseen. Things that are unseen. And I'm hearing what Spirit is saying, even in other readings or other people about what I'm doing, you guys will be receiving similar messages if you haven't received similar messages before. It's the similar messages. You are ascending, you're completing cycles, izinto are coming into your life. We cannot all make this up. What is Spirit's advice moving forward? Choose new. Choose everything new. Do not have any attachments. This is the Fool card. Choose all things that are new. This is your freedom. You're free now. You are now free. Yes, if you've example but if you've been into prison, this is what is happening here for the collective. You've got an opportunity here to start afresh. It's all in your hands here. You just need to manifest it. You need to align with it. And you've got it. And the collective, guys, you've got it. Look at it. Already there's a diamond, or what is this in your hand? You've already have something ephathekayo esandleni. Let's see what will be the external influences here. Gosh, your happiness. Your external influences will all be your happiness. Spirit is saying here, you decide. You're the author of this chapter of your life. Manje, we're not putting in comics in your way. We're not putting people that are going to trip you up. We're not going to put people that are going to make you feel some kind of way. All you need to do is use your discernment. Upeti diamond njalo di. You already have diamond in your hands. Because all these projects that you're working on, you are my diamond wenu that will forge the future yenu tomorrow. This is what will be bringing you this joy and happiness here. because happiness is your portion now. Happiness is your portion now. Hardship, like a turmoil, intensity, resentments, triggers, karmic partners, it's over now. It is over, collective. Kuphelile. Nya, 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 nya. And remember, to the people that are new to spirituality, there'll always be, I'm being told by spirituality, whatever has happened to you, that's the last kick of a dying horse. That's the last kick of a dying horse. Into ozoyenza ke wena, qhubeka njengoba ulayelwe ukuthi wenze. That's all that you need to do. The rest, you leave it to God. The rest, you leave it to your angels. The rest, you leave it to your ancestral team. Injalo mntu omdala. Ooh, what a beautiful reading. What are your hopes and fears here, collective? Ooh. Yeah, look, you're hoping that whoever comes into your life at the present moment will meet you at your needs' end. You're hoping that this person will understand what you know. Maybe you like roses, you like going out. It's not somebody that's going to be uptight or misaligned to your personality. Somebody who might be cramping your style. And Spirit is saying, Mamela, we got you. Spirit is saying, Mamela, we got you. This is a King of Cups. They may come in as a Knight of Cups. As Spirit was saying here, this person will be very much sexually charged. To the point where you might just think, or that is how you guys are going to connect. That is how you guys are going to connect on a higher and a very intimate level. And this intimacy that you will share, guys, will be something that you've never experienced before. This is an intimacy or a sexual experience that you've never experienced before. I don't care how wild you've thought sex was with the previous person, how explosive it was with the other person, where you were thinking, hey, I've got a choice to make with this Two of Swords, but angazi ukuthi la ngiyakhona ngizayithola yini lento le engiyithola la. And your hopes and fears have been addressed here, collective. Your hopes and fears have been addressed here. Lo muntu lo istaliyoni, umuntu ongakhathali, umuntu hamba waya, umuntu yazini kuyokhathala wena. I'm seeing the collective katala, something I don't think you found anybody who kataza collective. Lozo kataza lozai. Lozayo uzokukhathaza. Njengoba nina nihlezi, y'all finish last, and you're the ones that are always on top. You're the ones that nishayi ifupa. You always are the ones that are saying, yeah, no, ngimbonisile, kwathini. It's your turn. It's your turn ukuthi umuntu akuweke out, ukhathala, ukhiphe ilimi, ujuluke. Okwajuluka. Uke wajuluka. Ujuluka impumulo, guys. Nibhizi ujuluka impumulo. Wazi ukuthi kushubile ke makunjalo, guys. Wazi ukuthi nje kushubile. And this person, guys, is going to be so loving. As I'm seeing two people reciprocate love, it's like you guys will be trying to outdo each other, which is something that is so rare, which is something that the collective is actually looking for. Umuntu ozokhathalela, umuntu ozovuka ekuseni amangala, hey, kazi uphi yaphefumula lo, yaphefumula, okay, hey, ngamenzelani namhlanje breakfast konje izolo sidleni, hey, kusiyanini kuma trip, hey, asiyanga laphana for a date. This is somebody who will really care about what you want and what you manifest and what your reality translates to. Nizweni, guys, and this is going to be a gentleman. Bona Shem uliphethe kanjani le dops lakhe. Uyahlonipha Shem lo muntu ozayo. Shem uyahlonipha Shem. I'm hearing for the guys, a lady in the streets and a freak in the bed. A lady in the streets and a freak in the bed. So guys, ngiyanitshela nje lo muntu lo, yes, they'll have some flaws here and there, but it's things that you'll both be able to work through. Because angeke as a perfect, yabo, wonke umuntu nento yakhe, ngeke as a perfect, but izinto enizokwazi ukuthi nizilungise, guys. You'll really be able to work through these challenges between the two of you, you know. And Spirit is showing me that card once again of saying, you know, make 5 deal breakers, all right? And then also make room, which, you know, this is also a human being. This is also a human being. And you'll receive what you put in. So if you water this garden is going to grow. And this garden is going to water you back. All right? What will be the final outcome? Give us good news, Spirit. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, guys, you can't make this stuff. You're moving from dealing with the devil and having people that put you in these karmic relationships, in unbalanced situations where people were sabotaging things. Look at the devils that you were dealing with. These were the devils that you were dealing with. And finally, the scales of justice have balanced now. You're going to have this peace. You're going to have this serenity. You're going to have this peace of mind. You know, for the first time, I think I'm hearing for the collective, you know, you're going to feel like some part of something much bigger. Much, 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 much bigger than what you can ever anticipate to draw into your life. And for most of you, all of you, in fact, you're in for a surprise here, collective. You're in for a surprise. And Spirit is saying here, do not project past experiences into this relationship. Do not project anything ezakudala. Lezi zinto abantu abakudala bakufundise zona, your exes, your comics that made you feel some kind of way. This is not the person to respond to in that way. This is not the person you give a silent treatment. Because ngiyanazi ke collective, yabo silent treatment, hey, ningama professor we silent treatment. And ukuphuma emuntwini njenge bayibizana ukuphuma emuntwini njenge isiciko seshampopo. This is not the person ozophuma kuye. This is somebody here where manxoxa izinto, and when you speak about your challenges here, this is somebody that will hear you. This is somebody that will really go out their way to address and allay those fears that you have. This is somebody here that will really work on all the issues that you bring to the table. Yes, Prudence, blocking and ghosting, this is not the person for that. This is not the person for that. Portia, that's Taurus. Absolutely. No, guys, Tauruses are, they're just built different, guys. Once they're done with you and they cut you out their life, that's it. Like, there's no second chances. And Spirit is saying, Taurus, this is not the one for that one. This one, kuzafuneka ukuthi umncenge ke shem lo. Lo kuzafuneka ukuthi umncenge. You know? So, over and above all, collective, this is looking like a beautiful reading. I mean, I'm so glad that this new person came through into the read. I must say, part of the reasons why I haven't been doing some of the collective readings have been being just annoyed of reading about a past person but bafuna yonke lento engekho. I'm absolutely excited about this new person that's coming into the collective's lives. And Spirit is saying here, be excited, collective, because for the most part, these people can already feel you and your energetic vibrations, you know. And nani, mhlambe, because you're all on different parts of this journey, you may also be starting to feel this person too. Togoza to justice. You may be also feeling this person's too. Even if ageko tangibly in the 3D, there's something that you can feel, which as in, I'm not alone here. And something is definitely happening. Because your intuition right now, hi guys, your intuition right now is on another level. Your intuition right now is on another level. And Spirit is saying here, do not doubt your intuition. Not for a second. Not for a second. If your intuition is saying turn left, if awumuzwa leyo left, phahla ngayo leyo left le. Go back to your altar and uphahla, or you pray, depending on whichever modality of spirituality that you practice. Pray for clarity. Phahla for clarity, and to say, hey, bantu abadala ngisezwa kahle. Are you saying that I should leave this job? Then what am I going to eat? Get that clarity, because they will give you clarity. All right. And with that being said, collective, thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. What a beautiful reading. What a beautiful, once again, no negative cards here. All the cards were very positive. All the cards here were very, 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 very positive. Not one single card here. There was no devil. There was no sword energy. There was no wand energy here. All I see here are pentacles, cups, love, intuition, joy, new start, more love, finances improving, you being ready, having choices being brought to you. What more? What more, collective, would you want? And your spirituality, guys, I'm being shown you guys are on par. You are very much aligned and connected to your spirit guides. So for some of you, you may be saying, hey, Coco, I'm not sure, am I connected? Trust me when I say you are connected. You are aligned. They can hear your requests. They can hear your tears. They can see your struggles. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. Wow, today we got to 129,000 likes. Just like that. Just like that. No, today's reading was really inspired, guys. You know, I felt it. But no, today's reading is going to be a very beautiful reading, a very unique and very uplifting and very motivational reading, something that is refreshing. We've had too much bad news. We've had so many retrogrades. We've had so many delays. We've had so much stagnation. Spirit is saying it's happening now. It's happening now. So if you're wondering when should you start this project, start this business, apply for this job, apply for it, guys, all the planets are stationing direct. We are under the Libra moon, guys. This is the justice card. The Libra moon is all about justice. Justice card is for the sign of Libra. It's all about balance. It's all about divine balance. So Spirit is also saying, continue, guys, trusting in the divine flow. Let go of attachments. Attachments are people, places, and things, whatever it is. Whatever it is. And it's a difficult one to do. All right? Let go of attachments and let go of the outcomes. And let the universe bring all the gifts. Thank you so much, Avocado. Wow, guys, you guys have been so phenomenal tonight. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. And, you know, as I do every night, for everybody that did not receive their I miss yous from their divine counterparts today, this is your I miss you from the universe. And the universe wants to tell you that you matter and the universe loves you. You know, you're very integral in this whole ecosystem that we call the universe, the earth, and mankind moving from day to day. Your name is about to be called, collective. Your name is going to be called very soon. You know, from being last picked or not picked at all, you're now going to be picked. From being ostracized and left out and feeling like you don't belong, now you're going to be in the loop. You're going to be the main. You're going to be in you're going to be within. Togoza your soil. Things are coming together beautifully. So allow things to break down. I cannot emphasize that enough. Allow things to break down. Allow things that need to leave your life to leave your life. Allow the change and the divine flow of the universe to happen as it should. It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be messy. It's going to be something that you don't understand, something that you may not even have control over. But Spirit is saying, trust the process. Trust the process. Amazing. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow. Hayi singasayi mushi bantu abadala. Make siyivale. Thokoza D. Thokoza D. I'm glad, guys. Thokoza Thando. Thando lwakhe. Thokoza Ndlondlo. Wendy, trust me. Trust me, the process it knows you and is trusting you. You don't worry about you trusting it. It's trusting you. Whoop, whoop. Thokoza Charlotte. Thokoza Charlotte. Bengifuna ukwenza a hidden truth oracle, ngenza ama messages from your exes, but izabe skimosha le reading, guys. Izayimosha yonke le energy le beyinhle. And that is why I'm not moving on to these brutal messages that these past people have to say here. We're not interested in them. We're not interested in them. We're interested in the new. And with that being said, guys, may you have a blessed evening. Thank you so much, Seasonal Flowers. Injalo mbal. Forward we go. Yes. Miss Water Sharp are Sharp. Yo Cell says, asifuna kwanto, yabo, nothing at all. New, guys, new. Injalo, skayimosha gogo, akunoyimosha. Thokoza Sifura, thank you so much, Njondlo. New, guys, that's the motto. New, that is the motto. Whew. Yeah, I think when Spirit allows again, we'll then go back into again, who is this person, sizama ukumsummarize, so that you can have an idea who's coming towards you next. We'll do the who is it oracle next when I come on live again. With that being said, do we want to reach for 2,000K? Prudence has put an offer on the table and has challenged the collective. But let's all tap the screen. If we all tap the screen 10 times, guys, siyafika lapana ku 200K. We're currently on 147,000K. Let's break the record here. Let us shake the heavens here. Let us thank our spirit guides for connecting with everybody, using me as a vessel to bring everybody's messages, and bringing clarity here to the collective. But you know what? It may not seem like it and physically, presently, and things may be stagnant here and there. But let me tell you guys, things are happening and we're doing so phenomenally well. Look at that. We were on 150, now we're on 153,000. Let's keep on tapping, collective. Let's keep on tapping. Let us see. Yeah, let's get there to 200,000, guys. Thokoza B Candy. Yeah, absolutely, B Candy. Part of any spiritual awakening or the spiritual divine process is about letting go and not having any attachments to any outcomes. And it's the most difficult thing to do. It is definitely the most difficult thing to do, to part ways and to let go of things that you truly hold dear to your heart. It is heart-wrenching. It is heart-wrenching because Spirit may ask of things where you may even question Spirit Uguti. How do you ask me to move away from my family, Spirit? Is this still part of spirit and divine, maybe on the divine path of spiritual? And unfortunately, it is, you know. Thokoza Patsi 2025 ileke man, money, new man, twins, car, house keys, bona Patsi. That's the things that I'm allowed to say and share at the present moment. Kusasekuningi okuzayo, even more than that, more than the tangible things, healing, greater understanding, clarity on all the things and the situations that you've gone through in your life. You'll start to understand why you had to go through those experiences. And you'll be able to make peace and forgive and to let go and not to create karma moving forward. Because your intuition collective is going to be on another level. Kwamanje, some of you may be saying, Gogo, hey, mhlamba ngizwe intuition yami ngathi offline. No, you're just being upgraded. The reason why you may not be able to access it or feel it like you usually do is because you're being upgraded. So your intuition is going to be on another level. Spirit will always say, let that be a surprise. And the reason why Spirit will say, let it be a surprise is because they know when you're ready. You know, they know when to introduce this person into your life. Yeah, because let's just be honest with the collective. You guys are still hurting. And you're still healing, like Wendy was still saying here. You know, was saying with Coco, you've just made me realize that I still haven't healed adequately, you know. And once you've healed adequately, that's when this person will come in, because maso hilile, guys, it becomes easier to delete, block, create room, understand, make peace, and not create karma, you know. So you still need to get to that point where you've healed enough so that ungaimoshi masakafika this new person. Yabo? So once you get to that point where you're really being honest with yourself, I mean, for a lot of the collective now that are in this isolation period, you may be feeling bouts of depression. You may be feeling, some of you have fallen off the wagon. Some of you are feeling some kind of way. And it's by design, because Spirit is saying here, now you are facing you. You are not now facing an ex. You're not facing a comic. No, now you're dealing with yourself now. Now it's you versus you now. Now it's you versus you. What you don't like about yourself, what you want to amend about yourself, what you want to see yourself being and evolving into. This period in time is isolation to deal with the person that you see in the mirror. Thokoza thando lwakhe. So that depression we feel like is for you to deal with you, for you to find joy within you. Yes, Wendy. You need to take this time to use a deep introspection. No, Muhles. Is it my real voice? This is my real voice. Thank you for the compliment. I'll take that as a compliment. Guys, let's keep tapping. We're almost there. We're on 186. Wow, gosh, you guys are quick, eh? You guys are quick. Thokoza Prudence. Prudence is saying here, I deleted pictures and contact numbers of my exes yesterday. It was hard, but I think it's about time. Absolutely. And I mean, you know, collective is on figela lento guti. Why do you still have these pictures? Why do you still have their numbers? Why do you still want to have this energy in and around you? Because they've given you nothing but heartache. And it's time to release it. You know what you want. You've said to the universe, you're ready. You're willing and ready to make the necessary changes. You've sacrificed so much. You've let go of so much. Thank you so much, Miss K. Thank you for the heart. You can't. Uzamo at, hey, Gogo, he stalks me, it's so annoying. Yes. Because they are seeing something. Bayazi ukuthi yini le that you're going to get blessed with. That's why they're now becoming impukane ey'dinayo ezingafuni ukusuka. Hey, yazi le impukane lezi. When you were serious now, when you were focused, when you wanted this thing so badly, they were busy galavanting, playing the field, being abo Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so. Time has come now. Hey, Umuto asks a very pertinent question. And I always answer a question like this, Ganjengiti. You know, guys, thank you so much, everybody. So I says figure 200,000K. Wow. Wow. Up, Amanda Singer way to Shaizandla. Where are the effects? Where are the effects here? Wow. Thank you so much, colleague. Let me load the effects. We need a round of applause for this. But nonetheless, thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. We've outdone ourselves today. Let me give you a round of applause. No more round of applause. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. Omutsa, how do you know that you're going to be successful? Siyazi Mutsu, because the cards are saying so, my angel. Spirit is communicating directly and saying here, Guti, Imali is going to be a thing of the past. Look at the Queen of Pentacles there. It's already happening in the 3D. And when things are happening in the 3D, and this is above, this is below, in the below, you are here, nihleli kuthemba. Yabona umuntu lo uhlele ethembeni. Lo muntu lo uhlele ethembeni in the 3D. Njengoba nawe in the 3D usahlele ethembeni. Trust me when Spirit says, imali iyeza, you will have freedom of finances. We're seeing it. Izinto ziyashintsha so much. You know, it's just around the corner. With regards to the karmic partners, your question is that even noma uzalwa mntomdala, there are people, just like me having the gift of seeing the cards and reading what's going to happen and things like that. There are people as well that have the divine gift of being able to know ukuthi izinto zakho sezizoqhuma or izinto zakho sezizoba ngendlela ethizeni. And I'll share a personal story. I met a lady sometime in my life, and she blatantly just said to me, you know, the people are either in one of three places, in the beginning, or maybe starting off their career. Some people who are in the middle, and some people that are going to enter into finances, or whatever the case was. And it was true, you know. She saw that before I could see it. So even your family, my nhlupha ngama-gifts banibanga ningakazalwa, banihambela abantu bazi ama-gift benu even before your parents know. There's people who just know intuitively and instinctively, rather, because those people usually work in instinct mixed with intuition, but they don't have any good good intentions towards you, because they've got malice and inhliziyo isuke igayibhozi ngaleso sikhathi. And at Gu, your reading has confirmed the dreams I've been having this week. Absolutely, Gu. Absolutely, Mdumdala. Absolutely. And this reading is a confirmation, collective, you know. And I'm taking all of it. Akone pate warning nishiala on the table. I think this whole reading has resonated with the collective quite beautifully. And the future is looking bright, collective. You know, you guys have had very heavy days. You've been feeling downtrodden. You've been feeling forgotten, passed over. You know, I'm being shown kids that ukubona ukhelwe ngaphandle esikoleni abanye abantwana badlala efielding lapha abadlala ibhola abadlala le sports lezi abazidlalayo. I'm seeing you guys standing outside, looking in. You guys will be picking the team. That's where your destiny is here. You guys will be making these decisions. And with that said, collective, thank you so much for the 200K. Thank you so much for all the gifts and all the likes and the follows and the beautiful energetic conference that we've had today. You guys are absolutely amazing. You guys are God sent. You guys are exactly the people that I've manifested for this particular life. The energy has been electric. The energy has been alive. The energy has been pure. The energy has been clean. Yazini, guys, continue being who you are. Ngintanda nonke emakhaya. May you guys have solutions to all your problems and all inkinga nazo. Your finances, I see some of you guys are still worried about your finances, and Spirit is saying, isasho namanje ukuthi sisazo, we're still going to show off with your finances, just like they did the last month. And it's not going to come across how you think about it. Mauzalama Kamat, we're going to show off with your finances. It doesn't mean they're going to put R1 million in your bank account. No. They're simply saying that we're going to make sure that you meet those ends that you want to meet. They'll definitely meet. Naganjan. Don't believe the balance in your bank account. Forget about that. Tina, we know exactly what we're doing. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. May you guys have a wonderful evening. Love and light. Togoza watermark. No, they will. They will show off in London. They will show off. Bye, everybody. Bye, guys.